Hey there, Chad here. Thanks for joining me. Let's play Rising Star 2. This is everyone but Andy, and in the last episode, we finally won an award. We won a Battle of the Bands. Now, since we won this one, we will start to win more, primarily because our popularity went way up, but we're also getting a little better. We're not that much better yet. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But you have a limited window of time where you can win Battles of the Bands. And I like to capitalize on those. I've made it very clear from the very first episode, I believe, that that's one of my things. I like to get as many of those as I can. And in attempting to do that, one of the things you have to do is go out and start scheduling them, because you can schedule them based on your band popularity. And if your popularity goes above the limit, you still get to play them. But you can't schedule them once you're outside the limit. So we literally want to go around to all of the local places and find where we can do Battles of the Bands. It's a little kitschy. It's my thing, you know. Love it or leave it, I suppose. But we're going to go around and see where we can win these. I think you can win them at the same place more than once also. I think it's unusual because usually what my experience has been is once I start winning them, I continue to win them. And so you don't have a long window. We have a gig there already on Friday. In fact, that is a battle. So we have a battle at Chris's. We're up in Chicago on Saturday, but the next 2 weeks are wide open. So let's see if we can find a few more battles to participate in. Helps to know where I'm driving to, folks. Jerome's Bar and Grill is behind us. We haven't won one there. These Barb's Watering Hole, that's a good one to try. The second tier, so the middle tier venues, the requirements are a little higher, so you're not quite as pressed immediately. The thing is winning like 3 of the shows, though, all of a sudden you're in that area where you can't schedule anymore. So we will want to see if if we are able to schedule any of those as well. That's what I'm trying to get out. I turned one street too early, I think. Too much talking, not enough driving.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing well. How are you doing today? I wonder if this is Barb. Barbara's Watering Hole. Lots of headlining slots. We really don't have enough. We don't really have enough songs yet for a headlining slot. We could have some by the middle of the month. But let's go ahead and go out here to their Battle of the Bands. There we go. Dang it. I haven't rekeyed that, as you can tell. Let's go around the corner, see if their requirements allow us. I can't recall if you have to be 1 to 2 or 2 to 4 or something. I don't remember what the restrictions are for the mid-tier. The low tier, it's 199 and below, 1.99 and below. Here, looks like we don't qualify for one reason or another. That's interesting. Certainly aren't above the popularity limit. We must be below it still. You must have to be between 2 and 3 or 2 and 4 to hit those. So, I'm not going to take any other slots for now. Let's go check out another venue. Jerome's is right here. Yeah, right around the corner. The Slippery Wash. I think that's it for us in St. Louis. Now, if you are in a hometown that you feel you want to explore more, but you'd like it to be larger, and it's a town that's already on the map, there are data files you can go out and edit in the save structure that allow you to do that. I don't really love diving into those details, but if you're in Pittsburgh and you want it to be a larger, you want there to be more venues to play locally, you certainly can edit it and make that happen. There's a battle. We'll take that one. There's that limit, the range of popularity. So we'll grab this. Good award at this one. And there we go. Now, why don't we travel a little bit? We can go to Columbia, I don't know that we've been to Columbia. Lily's Shed, right next to State Theater. That's interesting. That's not, I guess that's not as weird. I was thinking it was like Family Arena or something like that. That would be a little different. We'll go inside, talk to Lily. Hey, we're a St. Louis band. We're getting some popularity. Can we play here? Why, sure you can. And we even have a battle coming up in a couple of weeks. Do you want to participate in that? Oh, I don't know if we'd have much of a chance at that, but sure, let's do it. All right, that one's done. Columbia is small, you'll notice. So there aren't going to be as many places to play. Bruce's right around the corner. We can try that. Ugh. And real quick, let's look at a home in Columbia. So this is the home that in Chicago was 600,000. It's 300,000 here. Just to give you an idea of the differences in prices based on the size of the town. Not going to say it, folks. All right. Right here, Bruce's Bar and Grill. And there it is.
Hey.
Howdy. Can we come play in a battle? Yeah, we got one next week or two. All right, we're going to be there. Thanks. See you then. Winning those will put our population over the limit. There's no question about that. Winning those will put us over the limit. There's no question about that. So just something to keep in mind. If we wanted to try any other states, now is the time to go look at those as well in other cities. Probably isn't the worst idea. We can still get to Kansas City today. Okay, we don't lose any days. So I'm kind of down with that. Let's see if we can find a place or two. Thelma's, the damp bottle. Yeah, let's check those out. Those are to the left, to the left, to the left. There's Thelma's. I actually want to check out the other one first, see if the limits are the same in all of these mid-tier places.
I hear tell of a new band.
Yes, you do. She says, I hear tell of a new band in town. I might have cut that off and you might not have heard any of it. So we don't qualify yet. Once we hit the 2 level for popularity, we're going to want to come back and book as many of these as we can. My record, I think I've won 15 Battle of the Bands, but I think that was across 2 continents. And when you go to a new continent, your popularity is 0 generally. Maybe not 0, but it's extremely low. So not as much of a challenge as it sounds like if you're going that route. With that said, I think 11 of them were in the U.S. That was pretty good haul for me. So that is kind of personally one way I measure how well I'm doing in the game with
Howdy.
one of my personal challenges. How many of these can I get? And there's one coming up in a few weeks. We're going to take that. Good prize money. With not having any reputation in this town, though,
Some horse sense about.
not a gimme that we would win it, even though we have started winning some. We're more likely to win them in St. Louis than anywhere else right now. Although that first one wasn't in St. Louis, was it? It was in Chicago. Take a look. The reserved group, Earl's Bar, Marsh's Bar and Grill. Go look at those two. Kind of full up now, honestly. I don't know that there's really a whole lot we'll be able to do here. And there we go.
Welcome.
Why, thank you. They have a battle, but we're otherwise booked. They're willing to give us headliner spots. Okay.
When's your next gig?
Well, it's in a couple. It's this weekend, but you're not going to be there. I don't think. Be great if she was there. I just don't think she will be. And we'll go to Earl's, and we're also going to hit Irene's and fix some stuff. We have a little bit of money right now. Let's get our equipment fixed up.
I hear tell of a new.
Yep, that's us. No battles until, look at that. There's one way out there, but we are booked. So no battles that we're going to make anyway. Let's make a U-turn here and at least fix our busking instruments. Maybe do a busk here in the next few days so that there's some damage on those that we can then repair. Well, nothing's critical actually. Oh, we're not in the repair screen. Yeah, some stuff's pretty bad. Repair that up. Repair that up. It's all money we can save in the long run once we have somebody who can repair them ourselves. We're just not there. And we're past the busking instruments. We'll leave that one alone. So it has some repair that needs to be done next time we have a triple point day. Let's go ahead and fix this one up. The difference in repair and refurbish bumps up the second number to 100. That's the difference. So as these things get lower and lower, if we did the repair, it's only $84. If we do a refurbish, it'll be extra money, but it will entirely go up to 100%. So, and it'll disappear is what will happen because it's 100%. It's no longer under the condition limit. So as you can see, it disappeared. If we go and look at Kiwi's equipment, there's one of hers. It's at 100%. I think it must have been this one. So there you have it. Okay, I'm pretty comfortable with what we have there. Let's go do one more stop looking for places to play, and then we will head home. Let's see. I think we've kind of exhausted the low levels here. Yeah, we have. Let's see where else we can go. We're in Kansas City. I don't know. Maybe we should go to like Louisville, Nashville. Nashville would be great, right? Great music scene in Nashville. Go to Champaign. We haven't done either of the Springfields. We're not limited to our home area. I mean, we could go somewhere real far away. It costs money to get there. That's the problem. And we don't have a lot of that to spare right now. Let's go ahead and drive to Nashville. $273. That's what it was going to be anyway. We're going to have to get a hotel or something. We'll try a Nashville joint here. 2 right up there. And another one right there. All on the same street. I wonder what street that is. All right. We could do a job as well. Make a couple of bucks back. Okay. Be on our way. Goodness, I can't remember where that was. It was this one up here, I think, right? All the way to the top. Okay. So we were going east, now we're going north. And again, our popularity will be the same here. Popularity is for the region. Reputation is a different thing. We don't have any reputation here at all. So that is something to pay attention to. My popularity in California will be the same as my popularity in New York. My reputation will be completely different. Or can be different. Usually will be different.
Hi.
Hi. You have any battles that I might want to participate in? Looks like theirs is early. We're already booked there, so that's going to happen
When's your
here.
next gig?
We're playing Friday. Come to St. Louis or Chicago or wherever we're playing. I don't think she's going to, folks. I don't think she will.
Hey.
Every bartender is a woman, from what I can tell. And they have a battle here, so they're not going to have it late in the month. Okay, so moving down the street to that last one over there. Lots of music shops here. And we could blow our budget just trying to schedule other shows in other towns. That's something to pay attention to. We've already gone through about $300 in driving. Maybe a little more than that.
Howdy.
Howdy. Hopefully theirs is late. It is. Look at that. We can go down here and take that slot. Well, I feel like that was a win. Let's go ahead and head home. And yes, and we will move forward with that week. Okay, real quick, we will do some merging and some practicing. Songs we wrote on the road, things like that. If I'd been paying attention, I've been thinking about doing exactly that, making an album called Songs from the Road or something interesting like that that actually had an in-game reference, but I didn't think to write those things down, so maybe not going to happen this time. As much as I like this game, there's a good chance that I will play it again. Already out of points. Darn it, one too many. Good chance I'll play it again, and that might be something I'll do in another run through in the future. Okay, there you have it. We do have songs to practice. Let's go ahead and do that. Get these two moving in the right direction. But I think we will call it a day here. You know what? Let's go ahead and practice one more time. We'll do one more cycle of this. Develop some ideas. Let's go to the bottom this time. Here are some threes. I saw some ones wiggling here. Sixes. Threes. That 3 jumped to a 10, so it skipped the 6. And now we have 10s that match up to a 15. Outstanding. Love the double jumps. Those are important. Okay, 20 and a 5. I think I'm comfortable with making the 20 a 10 for now. That's a little more on brand, at least for the time being. Let's go practice one more time. Don't think we're going to be to the point where we play these in the upcoming weekend. Never know. Maybe on Saturday. Definitely not Friday. This should be getting us to, what, 66 now? Yeah, we're getting 44 points per playthrough as their levels. Almost there. Now, nobody is imminent, though. Once we level up a little bit more playing equals more points, equals better songs, equals more fun is the idea. But we're going to save the more fun for next episode. I want to thank you for your time this time. And until next time, fair travels.